Okay, so this is Avalano back with Digimon World 2003, part 67. So now in the Ameterasu server, like I said, it was basically the same as the Asuka server except dark, and most of the people have been turned into Oinkmons. Anyway, yeah, so kind of the stuff that I was saying last time was there was some things that I was questioning about the Ameterasu server before. The first one was, since the Digi-Egg of Courage, or whatever Digi-Egg, I think it was Knowledge. Well, whatever Digi-Egg was needed for digimon requires the Digi-Egg for Submarimon at a certain point, since you need to use a Submarimon spot to get to it. I was saying, isn't that a bit dumb? That so one person could be on one. It requires you to be on the Asuka server to get Submarimon, and you need to be on the Ameterasu server to get Digimon, but you can't get Digimon unless you have Submarimon. Then I was thinking, well, the levels of enemies are higher in the Ameterasu server, and the card side quest thing is harder. So I'm guessing the Asuka server's the beginner server, and the Ameterasu server's the advanced server. And that would also make sense on why the AOA would attack it first, because if we attacked the Asuka server first and something went wrong, the players from the Ameterasu server, since they're tougher, would be able to take care of the AOA really easily, since the AOA are using regular Digimon. Also, Courageous Kenny said that they captured people to raise Digimon and then turned them to Oinkmon, and would target the Ameterasu server first because they're better tamers, therefore they'll train the Digimon more, making it easier to take over them. And not have to worry about the Asuka server. I think that's how it's supposed to work. But that's just my idea of how things went. Also, that would mean that that doesn't actually explain why they had Bulbmon though, because since it was Lucky Mouse who probably cut down the connection between the two servers, doesn't that doesn't that also mean that the AOA could have, before Lucky Mouse cut down the servers altogether, doesn't that mean that AOA could have easily just switched between the two servers if they wanted to? So that means they preempted Lucky Mouse shutting down the servers and then used Bulbmon for no reason at all. well, we used it for a reason, but that's because we must have already knew that Lucky Mouse was going to shut down the servers, but we had it developed, created beforehand. But then again, who created it? Was it Lucky Mouse again, along with Venmon? Over Venmon egg. Also, that cactus kinda looks like the cactuar from Final Fantasy. Yeah, but that does bring me to the thing. The biggest plot hole in the game is basically lies on Lucky Mouse / Kurt. Since he seems to be like since we needed him, it seems like he's probably the source of everything that AOA's used. Apart from, well, he was a designer for the Digimon world. Well, I mean Digimon Online. Yeah, the game within the game. But he also invented a world-destroying thing. A world-destroying program. He probably designed Bulbmon. He probably did all sorts of stuff. So all the blame goes on him. Anyway, although they look similar, the towns have different names in the Ameterasu server. Oh yeah, since we've got the Crony ID, the AOA think that we're part of the AOA. I don't know why, since what's the point in them wearing a uniform then? Yeah, what's the point in them wearing a uniform if all they need is an ID? You think we'd go be inconspicuous? Well, I suppose we don't have to be, considering we've technically already won. Also, the Qinglong Armory basically sells all the stuff Asuka Heavy Armory did. However, the other towns in the Ameterasu server sell better stuff. Which does go with my idea that the Ameterasu server is like the advanced player server. Also, the Divemon here, they start selling better cards like Ultimates. But it's quite a while before I'll be able to challenge the Ameterasu card dual island thing, since they start using megas there, so so even if I did buy all sorts from here, still probably wouldn't make it very far. Ignoring the fact there's a obnoxious side quest that prevents you from continuing at a certain point. I just decided to open all the boosters I got while grinding before the jungle shrine. Anyway, this video is going to be over soon, so once again, thank you for watching, and this has been Avalino with Digimon World 2003, and this has been part 67. See you next time.